Okay, so when you hear the word abundance, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
Well, for most people, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably money, right? Bank accounts.
Exactly. Big houses, shiny cars. That's kind of the usual picture, the conventional playbook.
Mm-hmm.
But today we're sort of tearing up that playbook.
Definitely.
We're doing a deep dive into something really different, a unique perspective on abundance.
Okay.
It comes from a YouTube channel, MESTRES ASCENSOS, sharing insights from, well, what it calls a Pleiadian brother.
Interesting. Pleiadian.
Yeah. So our mission really is to dig into the core ideas about divine abundance from this source and see how it just fundamentally shifts how we usually think about prosperity.
And it sets a pretty cosmic tone right from the get-go, doesn't it?
It does.
The source mentions this invitation for something called a vivencia na nave Druva, like an experience.
On a ship.
Yeah, on a ship named Druva, with figures like Commander Eudora and Doriana Tamburini from the school's Brotherhood of 12 Rays. Okay, wow. I mean, those specific names belong to this message,
Yeah.
but it immediately tells you we're not talking Wall Street here.
Not your standard economics class, no.
It's framing abundance from this, otherworldly, maybe even galactic viewpoint before we even get to the definition. Sets the stage.
Definitely sets the stage. So the first big thing this Pleiadian brother message points out is how much of what we've learned about prosperity in what it calls the third dimension, well, it's basically out of sync.
Out of sync with higher principles, yeah. That's a bold claim right there.
It really is.
And what's key to this third dimension view, according to the source, is this almost total focus on the material. Money, assets, what's in the bank.
Right, financial security above all else.
Exactly, because that 3D existence is supposedly marked by survival, scarcity, struggle, that whole mindset.
So it's saying our understanding has been, conditioned.
Deeply conditioned, yeah. To equate our worth, our prosperity, with what we can physically pile up, rather than seeing it as maybe an energy or a state of being.
And it gets specific, too. It lists these common conditioned beliefs that really lock this view in place.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, the classic. You have to work really hard to deserve anything.
Oh, sure. The grind culture idea.
Right. Or extreme effort is required to achieve success.
Mm-hmm.
Even things like only people with degrees or qualifications can really prosper.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that one.
Or that only some people are destined to be rich. These feel super ingrained, don't they?
They really do. And that brings up a really crucial question the message asks.
Which is?
Why do some people just seem to attract money, opportunities, effortlessly, while others are working nonstop and just struggling?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, maybe literally.
Yeah. And the answer the source gives is pretty profound. It says prosperity, fundamentally, is an energy.
An energy.
A frequency, yeah. It's always moving, dynamic, and responds to what you truly, deeply believe is possible for you.
So it's less about doing and more about being.
Exactly. A shift from doing to get to being to attract. That's a good way to put it.
So if abundance is this, flowing energy, what happens with those limiting beliefs we just mentioned?
Well, the message is clear. You block the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
We block it ourselves.
Yeah. These beliefs create what the source calls layers of disinformation. They distort the truth of our connection to that natural abundance.
Layers of disinformation. That's an interesting phrase.
It is. And the feminism is basically this. If you really want wealth, financial freedom.
Which many people do.
Right. But if your focus, your attention, is constantly on lack, on how hard it is, on the obligation to just exhaust yourself.
You're thinking about the struggle.
Exactly. You generate tension, frustration, and you end up perpetuating the very scarcity you want to escape.
Because energy follows focus.
That's the core idea.
Yeah.
Energy follows the focus of your consciousness. A vibration coming from struggle, from angst.
Yeah.
It's just not aligned.
Not aligned with what?
With the vibration of abundance, which the source describes as light, fluid, harmonious, confident. So the abundance energy kind of moves away.
Like trying to use the wrong end of a magnet.
Perfect analogy.
Yeah.
It just repels it.
Wow. Okay, but then the message takes a turn, right? It talks about something new coming in.
It does. A fascinating turn. It explains that with the arrival of new frequencies.
New frequencies.
Or cosmic waves, yeah. Radiating from the heart of the creator to the planet. Because of this, many people are starting to wake up.
Wake up to what?
To a much bigger, broader understanding of abundance.
Okay, so what is divine abundance then, according to this source?
Well, what's really insightful is how it's defined. It's not just about money.
Yeah.
No, it's described as plenitude in all areas of life, a holistic state.
All areas. Like
The source lists them specifically: perfect health, great relationships, being on your soul mission, joy, inner peace, creativity.
Okay, that's comprehensive.
Yeah, free time, sacred connections. And yes, material resources are in there too, but as part of the whole picture.
So it's like total flourishing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Interconnected flourishing.
And this is where it gets really, really interesting, I think.
Go on.
The source just flat out states that divine abundance is a universal law,
A universal law.
an emanation of the Creator. And then this part is powerful. There is no scarcity in the realms of light.
Wow. No scarcity.
None. It declares scarcity is an illusion, just projected by distortions of the three-dimensional mind.
An illusion.
Yeah, and fed by control systems that apparently manipulated consciousness for ages. That's huge, isn't it?
That is a massive claim. And putting it in context, the message suggests that the Creator, from the very beginning, intended abundance as the natural state.
For everyone.
For every being, yeah. Perfectly balanced with their soul's purpose. Every soul was meant to have access.
So what went wrong?
Well, getting immersed in this denser 3D reality exposed souls to this network of distorted information.
The disinformation again?
Right. Teachings about abundance got contaminated. That's the word used, contaminated by energies of control, fear, separation, limitation.
And so we forgot.
Essentially, yeah. Humanity forgot its abundant origins, like a collective cosmic amnesia.
But the message says that's changing now.
That's the hopeful part. It proclaims a new cycle has begun.
A new cycle.
And by a decree of the Altissimo, the highest source, basically these old mental and energetic limits are being dissolved actively.
The original truth is being restored.
That's the idea. A restoration is underway.
So how? How is this happening? Who's doing the restoring?
Good question.
The
The source says the Creator mobilized the entire hierarchy of light.
whole hierarchy.
Sounds like it. It mentions ascended masters, angels, galactic councils, star races, brotherhoods of light. This huge coalition,
All working together.
all working together to radiate a new consciousness field to humanity, specifically focused on reconnection with divine abundance.
Wow. Like a cosmic support team.
A massive one, yeah. A coordinated intervention, you could say.
And how are these radiations actually getting to us? Does it say?
It does, and the list is pretty striking. It talks about light codes.
Light codes, like information packets.
Kind of energetic information, yeah.
Yeah.
Also sound frequencies, planetary alignments, solar activations,
Ooh.
lucid dreams, sudden inspirations, canalizations, which sound like direct energetic transmissions,
Right.
synchronous encounters, mystical experiences, even things like existential crises that force you to look inward.
So it's coming through in all sorts of ways, subtle and not so subtle.
A really diverse range of inputs, exactly.
And what's the effect? What does it feel like when this starts happening?
Well, the description is fascinating. It talks about a spiritual awakening.
Okay.
And it's not just intellectual. It generates feelings, sensations, lightness, deep peace, sudden bursts of enthusiasm, gratitude for no obvious reason, and this inner calling, this pull to seek something more.
Like something inside is stirring.
Precisely. The source says it's the moment the soul begins to remember
Remember what?
who it is, where it came from, and everything it's entitled to by divine inheritance. Remembering your inherent worth.
That's beautiful, actually, remembering your divine inheritance.
Yes?
So, okay, practically speaking,
Yeah.
what does this awakening mean for you listening?
Right, the so what factor.
Yeah. As you start to wake up, the message suggests you begin to question the old ways, the old paradigms.
You see, they don't fit anymore.
Exactly. You realize a lot of what you were taught just isn't compatible with this new feeling, this new understanding.
So you start taking things apart.
Yeah, courageously deconstructing those limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
And you start to replace things.
Replace what with what?
Fear gets replaced with confidence. That excessive effort, the grind, gets replaced with fluidity, with flow. Try and control everything gets replaced with surrender, with trust. And that feeling of not being good enough,
Self-devaluation.
yeah, that gets replaced with sacred self-esteem. I like that term.
Sacred self-esteem. Yeah, that's good. So the bigger picture outcome.
is that the more you align with this divine truth within you, the more you just naturally become a free channel for the manifestation of real abundance.
A free channel. So abundance flows through you.
Exactly. It's not just about getting money, though that's included, in balance. It overflows into all parts of your life.
And it flows naturally.
To those who are in harmony, in sync with their heart, their mission, their true essence. You become a conduit, not just a container trying to grab things.
A conduit, not a container. I like that.
But it's not just personal, right? The message stresses something else, too.
What's that?
That this divine abundance isn't just for you to hoard. It comes to be shared, radiated, multiplied.
So it's collective.
It's described explicitly as a collective energy.
Okay, that's a critical point. So what's the broader impact then?
Well, the idea is when one person wakes up to this, they actually elevate the energetic field around them, like a rising tide.
So you help others just by your own awakening.
You help them remember their own connection, And by doing that together, we co-create a new reality.
Based on what?
Based on trust in divine supply. Moving from a scarcity model to a trust model, collectively.
A ripple effect.
Yeah.
Personal transformation leading to planetary shift.
Exactly. It's a powerful vision.
It really is.
So just to leave you with something really potent to think about from this deep dive.
Okay.
The Pleiadian brother finishes with this really profound reminder.
What is it?
You are not here to suffer. You did not come to the planet to live in scarcity, in constant struggle, in limitation.
That hits home.
You are children of the Creator and were generated from the same source that gives life to the stars. Within you pulsates the code of original abundance.
Wow. The code of original abundance pulsing within.
Yeah. So the message is clear. The time of scarcity is ending. It's an invitation, really.
An invitation
to permit yourself to receive, to trust, to remember you are worthy of all blessings.
And let go of the old stuff.
Exactly. Deconstruct any thought that tells you otherwise. It's a call to step into this destiny of, true divine prosperity.
And we're not alone in this.
Apparently not. The message mentions ongoing support from these star brothers, continuously radiating these light codes to help anchor this new frequency, this conscious abundance, right here on Earth.
So allow, trust, remember, and receive.
That seems to be the core of it. A different way to think about everything.